Buena gente. Bienvenidos a otro directo más, esta ocasión de Elder Scrolls Online, gente. Vamos a seguir probando el juego, ya que llegamos a 60 en el diablo, así que estamos bien. Ya activamos lo que es el Paragon y todas esas cosas. Así que toca un poco del Ender, a ver qué onda. Eso sí va a ser todo un tema, aunque no sé la verdad que voy a terminar jugando al final. Si tengo que por ahí meterme en un plano o algo aquí, pero sin problemas. Ya podés estar en tanto juego al mismo tiempo, ¿no? Yo creo que este lo voy a jugar más de chill, realmente no creo que le aplique tanto.
Stay on your guard, my friend. These golems can't be reasoned with, and there are lots of them.
No sé por qué se me hace, pero creo que el Nigromante está medio rotito. No sé por qué se me hace. Fíjate como ya empieza, en plan pegando fuerte. O sea, es un poder que lo veo bastante bien. Pero yo realmente me compré el Nigromante y demás porque quiero
Gallery is in here. Let's head inside.
quiero invocar cosas. Veo que se está trabando el directo, ¿no? A ver si va mejor. No es muy nuevo el juego, así que en lo que es recursos no come tanto. Yo estaba preguntando con el CPU, pero si veo que da problema, lo paso a los CPU. Ahorita estoy terminando en 30 FPS, ahora no 60. Porque en 60 se me veía feo, así que calculo que en 30 tendrá que andar bien. Supongo. Sacrificamos un poquito de fluidez para que se vea mejor, gente. La verdad. Vamos a ir explorando. Habla con la muchacha, ¿no? veremos, supongo. Mira, casi una pata móvil. Inferior que tengo. Mientras me dejen probar el PvP, todo. Así puedo seguir avanzando. ¿Vale algo esto? No vale una mierda. Cero eso. No vale nada. Si no vale nada, ¿lo pongo demoler o algo? Me da curiosidad. Ah, no tenía casco. Mira. No tenía casco. No vale nada realmente. ¿Qué valía nada? Pero ahí dice valor 0. Pero como tirano porque está ocupando espacio en pedo, podría usarlo en otra cosa. ¿Listo? ¿Sirve? Si ya tiene algo de valor. Supongo que pues ya. Inicio. No vale nada. Armas las dejamos. Ahí está. Sí, pues realmente no tiene valor.
Well, Jeffers' bones. The surge of magicka created by the portals you came through. Must have cracked this sky shard. Without a functioning sky shard, this gate remains locked, and there's no way for us to proceed. Damn! Unless you have a set of enchanting tools and a working knowledge of meteoric empowerment theory, no, there's nothing for it. We need to find a replacement. I saw one in a vault just south of here a few days ago, but it was flanked by one of the island's more powerful golems. Normally, I'd say we should search for another option, but given the circumstances, I think we have to risk it. Of course, let's not tarry too long, though. Giant clusters of meteoric glass. They fall from Aetherius, charged with raw and very potent magicka. Mages use sky shards in all kinds of rituals and experiments. We Dureni use them as a power source.
Okay.
It's a monstrous sentinel called a gargoyle. I've never seen one fight, but by all accounts, they are far more powerful than the golems we've faced thus far.
Okay. Ah, mira. Interesante. Tengo que subir algo. Girarlo. No atributos. Título, sin título. lo que tienes, punto de tuto sin gastar, usarlo para aumentar solo magia o bonos. Un puntito no me tengo. Pero magia. Bien. Punto sin gastarse. No, hay que... Sanación de karma, mira. Esa es la habilidad que tiene. Beta explosivo. Estas son las recomendadas. Ajá. Vamos a ir mirándolas. De todas maneras creo que la vamos a ir bloqueando en vez de jugamos. Me interesa alguna invocación, si es posible. Bueno. Bien.
All right. Do you see that vault to the south? The sky shard is there.
¿Cuánto alcanza tiene? Vamos a sacar. No alcanza. Un poquito de salud. ¿Puedo poner otra vez? Ah, sí, sí. Sanación. De salud tras... Ah, ¿está para robar vida? Así que tiene robo de vida también. Ay, la mierda, está más buena de lo que yo pensaba la cosa. Interesante. Bueno, si lo necesito. Sí, está interesante. La verdad que una habilidad de robo de vida no me viene nada mal.
There it is, the sky shard.
Quería con la gordura. Que me pegue uno.
Launch quickly, to the side. Move. No.
Lo malo que es de hacer.
Roll to the side.
Ahora me quedo sin mano.
What? Did you just absorb the energy of that shard? Incredible. Not quite what I intended, but we can work with this. Let's head back to the gate.
Los subtítulos cuando hablan fuera de... Prueba de PNJ. Una ardillita. ¿Una llama? ¿Dónde anda arriba? La ponemos arriba entonces.
All right. Moment of truth. Focus on the sky shard aperture. With any luck, it'll respond to the power you absorbed and unlock the gate. I'm afraid we've reached the really scary bit. The Daedric creature responsible for all these portals waits just beyond that gate. If you have any other preparations to make them now. Again, I'm just a scholar, but I'd encourage you to remember what we practiced before. Keep moving, strike true, and exploit any opening the creature gives you. There it is! Send it back to oblivion!
Wither and die. Only I will remain. Near. You cannot kill what cannot die. Only I will remain.
You did it! Hopefully the gallery wasn't too badly damaged. Follow me!
Voy a poner esto. Más salud. Qué bueno. No tiene pinta. A ver si me escucha cuando yo hablo bajo. Hola, sí.
By all the stars! Look at the central column. I had no idea it was concealing something like this. Let's get a closer look.
Que eso me están todo traducido incluso los libros. Interesante. Incluso los libros están traducidos.
This is the Keyrights Gallery, but not as I remember it. Now I see why we never managed to unlock the gates. Their power comes from this arcane helix. Amazing. With the helix exposed, these gates can finally reopen. Perhaps not all of them at first, but enough to reach most of Tamriel. The question for you, I suppose, is where to first?
Non dire. Stavo definendo un portal. Speriamo che sia un poco e va. La cosa si tiene in valore. Bien.
Can you believe this? Just look around. With this arcane helix exposed, the chamber is positively crackling with magic. The Keyrights Gallery has come to life, and I finally think I know why.
Tengo una idea. Sì. Allora, con una mia. Se conecto ya le iba a mandar la imagen. Se la iba a mandar por interno.
Because of you, matters in Tamriel are bleak. War rages in Cyrodiil. Daedric princes conspire. Dragons ride the winds of elsewhere. The Second Era needs a savior. I believe the gallery, perhaps even the Adamantine Tower itself, chose you.
Okay.
The Keyrights Gallery opened doors to every corner of Tamriel. Places I suspect that desperately need a hero's aid. This choice is yours to make, but wherever you choose to go, I'm sure adventure awaits. May the stars protect you. So, have you chosen where to go? What region of the world strikes your fancy? Not everyone gets to pass instantly from one side of Tamriel to another, you know. This is quite a gift. What, me? No, I've got work to do. The Cinderil will want every bit of this place searched and studied. Since I did the discovering, I'll probably end up leading the effort. Adventure abroad sounds all well and good, but my place is here.
Okay.
Well, fate's sort of a clumsy way to put it. No offense. Honestly, we may never know why you were chosen. But I believe there was intention here. Something, whether it be the stars, the gallery, or the tower itself, placed you here for a reason. Perhaps it followed you to prevent you from reaching your, well, destiny sounds a bit too grandiose. Let's just say to stop you from reaching your potential. Then again, maybe the power of this place brought you here to stop Shayazel. Probably not, but what's a life without unanswered questions, right? Boring, if you ask me. Ha! An elf can hope. Answering that question will probably keep me occupied for the next 100 years. Is the Helix connected to the Adamantine Tower? How does it perceive distant corners of Tamriel? I may never understand it, but I'll do my best. It is a bit overwhelming, isn't it? The whole of Tamriel is stretched out before you. We could start with the political considerations. 3 great alliances vie for control of Cyrodiil. Does the fate of the Pact, Covenant, or Dominion interest you? I don't blame you. So, have you chosen where to go? It is a bit of... I don't blame you. Interprovincial intrigue is the basis of my whole profession, and even I find it tiresome after a while. I suppose that... Well, as I said before, threats to Tamriel have grown like weeds practically everywhere. Would you prefer to spend time among my elven kin, the Khajiit of elsewhere, or men of the north and south? Certainly. One of these gates appear to go to Western Skyrim, a hermitical kingdom of Nords led by King Svargrim. The other leads to Blackwood, at the southern tip of Cyrodiil. Imperial remnants rule there.
Skyrim Occidental, reino hermético los Noregonau, el rey de Skyrim.
The Nords of Western Skyrim are inhospitable, to put it lightly. Even so, we've been able to glean a few things. I've read reports about increased vampiric activity in the region. Never a good sign. They need stout adventurers to deal with it.
What? Occidental, dijo, ¿no? Pero sí.
Western Skyrim, a cold place inhabited by colder people. They may disagree, but those Nords need fresh perspective. A group of vampires have mounted a shadow invasion. I hesitate to think on what they're planning. If anyone can stop them, it's you.
Voy.
A storm straight out of Moloch's guts rose up as I returned from patrol. It twisted everyone I know into monsters.
It's a bit hard to think.
The skin,
to talk.
the eyes.
The light gets too bright sometimes.
The only threat to the West are those damn spies from Eastern Skyrim, conspiring against our king.
Then next you come before me to vomit up your counsel. Make sure it doesn't stink of treason.
How many more of his people have to die before he accepts the truth and lets us help him?
You're fools if you think you'll survive this place on your own.
I need you to do what's necessary. Because I will be able to.
Okay.
On your way to Solitude, traveler? Then let...
¿Dónde hay ciudad acá? Aquí.
Where's that caravan? Hail, stranger. I don't suppose you've seen a caravan on your travels? We've been expecting one, stuck to the brim with supplies for the Dragon Bridge garrison. But it never... Good question. This is the third time this month it's happened. We always find the wagons eventually, but stripped clean of our supplies and the caravaneers run off. It's really taking a toll on the garrison. We can't function like this. Not sure. Making assumptions is a little above my station. That's a question for Captain Hingrid. If you want to help, I'm sure she'd make it worth your while. She's farther down the road, outside of town. Watch it. If the supplies don't arrive soon, there won't be much of a garrison left. At least not a very good one. You can find Captain Hingrid on the road outside of town. With our reduced numbers, I'm sure she'd appreciate any assistance you could offer. In addition to being a lumber town, Dragon Bridge's proximity to Solitude makes it a key strategic location. Of course, that was before Solitude decided to ignore us. I don't know. It's just a feeling. In the past, we received supplies on a regular basis. Soldiers were routinely rotated through the garrison. We felt important. In recent weeks, that began to change. It's like Solitude is too busy to bother. If by trouble you mean that we're almost out of food or that we're down to only a handful of soldiers, then I agree with you. In addition to the missing caravan, we haven't seen any relief soldiers in quite some time. It's like they've forgotten us.
Please, can anybody help? Oh, thank Meridia! The priests and pilgrims of Kiltrick Temple. We need assistance. A great and terrible storm struck, and so a temple dedicated to Meridia, the Lady of Light. Pilgrims come from across Skyrim to pray and seek blessings, especially at this time of the year. Please, talk to Priest Bavian. You'll find... Oh, thank Meridia! A temple dedicated to Meridia, the Lady of Light. She's the ranking priest, after High Priest Varkor. But we haven't seen the High Priest since the storm hit. Bavian led a group of us to safety. There are more priests and pilgrims.
Ok, tenemos otra misión más. Bueno, gente, creo que vamos dejando el directo hasta aquí. Muy interesante, la verdad, el juego. Hay que seguirlo probando y ver qué onda. Y bueno, gente, eso sería todo. Nos estamos viendo en el próximo directo de Gameplay. Salud.